Hey, it's Mr. Random Pop Culture News Freaker, once again, aka Mr. MannyTendoWolverine, as wrestling on Schwartz's channel. Of my social media groups, such as Twitter, Instagram, BShoot, Brighteon, DeviantArt, Reddit, once in a very rare super wild mind, so once in an extra wild Telegram, and all that stuff. Like, share, comment, hit the bell notification if you truly care about myself, if you truly give a rat's area about myself. Subscribe. Fellow amazing, wonderful, absolutely go to amazing audience out there. My fans, my fanboys, my fangirls, my audience retention people, my fanatics out there, my subscribers, my watchers, my followers, people that were there with me from day freaking one. Appreciate the hell out of you. Just in case YouTube algorithm unsubscribed you, please come back to me. If the algorithm screwed me over again, it'd be great if you come along with the channel again. If not, that's cool. But if any of you guys are very first real time happen to stumble on my channel for any other social media platforms that are out there, obviously, it'd be great if you tag along in this journey. Come along. This wonderful ass, badass, epic adventure. Me just doing a lot of reaction review segment videos, commentary videos, rant videos, virtual VTuber drama news, stuff from Dexterity, Schwartz to Park Place, all of the good stuff, getting the robot ones too. Any other social media stuff that's out there, it'd be great if you come experience it with me if you want. And if this is a one and done thing, you're never gonna ever see me again. I totally get it. It's totally water and verse, totally understandable, totally bright and bushy tail, totally good, all good in the hood, it's all gravy, it's all classy, it's all flashy. Totally get it. I'm totally content, peaceful. I'm alright with that. Anyways, Sonic the Hedgehog 4, man. I thought it was in 2028 it was going to get pushed back to them, but next year, 2027, is when it gets released. So I'm way the hell over the moon for this freaking bad boy, obviously. I've been watching this shit since I was about 5, maybe 7 years old in old school. Not just the Archie comics in the United States and Canada were really big, but the one that had like Steve Urkel's voice, the one that was the African American black kid or whatever, it was Jalen White. Even before Sonic X was a thing. I was a fanboy since I was like 5, 6 years old, so like the mid-late 1990s. Even before the early 2000s when Sonic X started becoming a thing for Fox kids back then. So without wasting guys' time, it's only 37 seconds long. Very super tiny, short ass thing. I don't got no story articles or story rumors or story beefs, dramas to talk about today. Sit back, relax, enjoy the hell out of this video because my God, I can't wait to just see Amy Rose as this thing. Hopefully she's in there. I know the chick that played Frozen voice from Anna, not Elsa, but the other one, because I know that was Idina Menzel that played Elsa's voice, Frozen 1, 2, and 3, and then the musical series. But the other one, I think her name was Kirsten something. I wasn't going to say Kirsten Stewart, it was Kirsten Bell. Anyways, you know, yapping enough? Let's go. Hope it's badass. Please do. Oh, the people.
You think your world is safe, but your time is about to run out. The chaos has only just begun.
If it goes, I'm going to show before something great. That's the hell I'm seeing, bro. God, yes. It's amazing looking, man. Absolutely amazing. Go to get thoughts, views, opinions. Just cut that part out way fast. Some thoughts, views, feelings, vibes, hot takes, speculations, bullet points, why, worldviews, top hands, how to do. Raw thoughts. Oh my lord. And literally just yesterday, if any guys wilded me, I know it's 2 weeks late in the thing, Cell, Perfect Self, and Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball GT, there's still Dragon Ball. Akira, rest in peace, rest in power, Akira Toriyama's anime franchise and video game franchise, the Dragon Ball series. I just reacted to that one versus Metal Sonic. And spoilers, Metal Sonic, Neo Metal Sonic, he ends up winning, which I'm not surprised because I don't know if there's like some beef or vendetta that those dudes over there from Screw Tag Death Battle, they really don't like anime characters from Dragon Ball Z. That's why I always fucking lose all the time. That's bullshit. Fuck them for that, in my opinion. But good news though. Woo, man. And Neo Metal Sonic, regular Metal Sonic, however they skew this character, he looks a lot more scary and dangerous in this version than he did like in all the video game series and the Archie comics and the manga series from Japan and South Korea. He looks a lot more extra scarier in this version. And he did all his other iterations that they had for like the Sonic series or Sonic X. I don't know if they ever showed, I don't think I remember seeing Metal Sonic in the old early mid 90s Saturday morning cartoons stuff. I know you guys probably know that stupid meme where he goes, "Nope, that's no good." The one that Jalen White, the Black American dude, African American kid, he used to be like that in the '90s. One that played Steve Urkel. There was a show on there. In case you guys don't know, weren't born and raised in the United States in the '80s or '90s, like how I was, mainly in the '90s for me. Holy shit, man! That was a dude. His name was Steve Urkel. It was from a show called Family Matters. It was about Steve Urkel. He moves in. I don't know from where. I think it was from like Georgia or Florida or something like that, or Tennessee. He ends up moving out to Chicago, where his uncle, his name was Walter Winslow or something like that. Winslow. I think that was I don't know if that was the dude that was the older brother, his cousin, or it was like the other guy, the one that plays the officer in that old '80s movie, the one that had Bruce Willis in it, and Die Another Day or Die Hard from the late '80s, and then the early mid 2000s they did like a spin-off sequel to it that had Jai Courtney in it. Holy freaking crap, man! That was such a good ass TGI Fridays, man, or TGIF. They should show in the '90s. When I was a '90s kid, that dude was on top of the damn world at the time. This is around the time when fools like Will Smith and Martin Lawrence and Denzel Washington, a lot of black African American actors started getting really massively overpopular in the '90s. At the time, Morgan Freeman, Samuel Jackson, the list goes way on and on. Jamie Foxx, a bunch of other black dudes started getting way super popular. I think Wesley Snipes started getting big at the time too, and Lawrence Fishburne. A lot of them, huge power dynamics back then. And going back to this, I wonder who's going to be the one that defeats Metal Sonic. That's the thing. That's probably going to be a really hard decision and choice for them to make. I don't know if there's going to be Sonic and Shadow. They're going to go Super Saiyan version, but they can't call them Super Saiyan. They got to call them Ultra Life Form versions of themselves. I don't know if that's how they're going to do it, or they're going to have... Oh, maybe this is going to show Espio the Chameleon for the first time, or that other one, Silver the Hedgehog. That's the one I'm waiting for. And then the one in... I think in Sonic Part 5, Part 6, or Part 7, Part 8... way later on, it's either going to be Silver the Hedgehog, Blaze the Cat. I think in Part 6, it's probably going to be either Blaze the Cat or Charming the Bee or the Vector, the thing, the Espio Chameleon. And then Part 5, I might have Big the Cat. And Part 7 or 8, way later on, it's probably going to be the Cream the Rabbit or Rouge the Bat. And praying ends up being Rouge the Bat. I don't care if they got to cover up with a whole bunch of sweaters. I don't give a shit. As long as the super sexy voice actress is still there, I'll be okay with that. You know, it's going to piss me off a little bit. Hopefully there's no Tifa Lockhart situation like they did in 2019, 2020 when they made her boobas and her chunchi's way smaller. I hope they don't screw up Rouge the Bat like that, like they did with Tifa a couple of years ago in Final Fantasy First Up. And last but not least, the only one that was talking was Jim Carrey's character, man. Remember a couple weeks ago, 4 or 5 weeks ago, there was a whole bunch of crazy speculation. It was a stunt double that did his voice, or it wasn't really Jim Carrey. It was an alien or it's Illuminati Masonic clone or whatever. They silenced Jim Carrey forever. I don't know if that's true or not. Only Yahweh God knows that for a fact. But at least he still gets to play his role, Dr. freaking Robotnik, aka Ivan Robotnik. So I have a lot of nostalgia with him. Of course, they said that Idris Elba and Keanu Reeves, I was reading an article, I think it was on Deadline, or it was from Hollywood Report or whatever. They said they're going to hopefully make a return as Knuckles the Echidna and Shadow the Hedgehog. I hope Keanu Reeves comes back as Shadow the Hedgehog. I mean, he's already badass as hell in the whole John Wick series and absolutely monumentously kick fucking ass in the whole Matrix series. So I have a lot of nostalgia for Jim Carrey and Keanu Reeves. So that's a dynamic duo. Like, blessed as hell to see during my lifetime, man. Anyways, wraps up the video here. Done talking. That's it. Stay tuned for more content channel. Could be ministries. I'm news, social drama news, virtual V2 drama news, stuff from either Dexterdo, about Park Place, Sports Kita, getting the robot, all that other stuff. Stay tuned for more content channel. Excuse me, either rants and even about Elon Musk news, video responses, very rare video responses, and that's it. There's more future hyper reaction segments like this one you just saw for Hollywood movies or Hollywood video animation creation, cartoon Hollywood films, and of course the other stuff, simple ones like indie cartoons or indie video games, reaction review commentaries, video game trailers, or video game industry sort of news, and of course, like the one I said before, Hollywood news too. Once in a while, rant news on Twitch drama and TikTok drama and YouTube drama too. That's it. Stay in the grind, stay easy, stay safe, stay healthy, be easy with yourself. Peace out, my sauerkraut. Ladies and gentlemen, see you guys on the absolute flip side. Stay awesome, stay kick ass, and I'll see you guys next video. Alright? Take it easy, stay cautious. Going on here. Peace out. See you soon. Goodbye. I'll talk to you guys later. Alright, take it easy.